Hello again, everybody. Harry Boxer, the technical trader at TechTrader.com. It's Thursday night, January the 2nd, and it's 2014. Well, the market had a pretty ugly day today, but a lot of the stocks that we watched and traded today did well, and it was certainly a pleasure to be able to get those out there for you. And let's take a look at some of them. ARIA, for example, jumped from 702 to 775, pulled back to 726, still up 44 cents. 54 million shares, I can't ignore that. Also, after the breakout recently, it popped up to the drawn-in channel top and then pulled back here in a test of the previous breakout point and lateral support that held 2 days ago and it popped. But if you take a look at the recent spike high at 775, today's high was 775. So that's your resistance, and a move through that could get you quickly to 8.5, 3/4, if not more. So we'll keep an eye on this one. ATHX had a big spike up today. As you can see, the overall pattern here appears to be key resistance in that zone going back 3-4 years. And at the same time, it spiked through it. So we'll have to be really careful about what we're doing on this one because it's rather thin. But it did trade good today, 5.1 million traded. And it broke out cleanly across resistance to get to the up near a 320 resistance level that should be tested tomorrow. Now, if it goes through that, you could see a much bigger move in the stock that takes it up to the 395.4 area and then as much as 5.5. CSIQ, well, I'm still upset myself for eliminating the solar group from the stocks of the year because I have 3 or 4 I like, but they were so extended from last year. I just thought, man, maybe I'll wait to see if there's a better entry, but I was wrong because today, CSIQ, for example, and I'm going to show you 4 or 5 in the group, jumped from 29.70 to 34.29 and closed at 34.19, just a dime off the high of 437. Almost 15%, almost 8 million shares, a clean breakout, and it could be on its way to 40 and then 47.8. CYTR doing well, very well for us. The explosive move 3 weeks ago, a nice 2-week falling wedge. It popped here, I gave you a buy, and then it pulled back, but did it on very low volume, and it came out again. The last 4 days went up in a row. This time it took out the previous reversal high at 621, a very bullish sign. Getting up to 730 today and reaching my first swing trade target. But at this point, I'm looking for more upside. I'm looking for 8, 8.25 next. JK Solar, another one of those solar stocks that did great today. You can see it popped 271 or 9.25%. Volume picked up to 2.4 million. There's resistance up around 34. We'll be watching that, but beyond that, my target is 41.42. Candy had a big day again today as it popped from 11.5 to 14.28 and closed at 13.64, up $1.85. 15.7% on 7 million shares. Stock is really in motion and has strong momentum. Although the way I've drawn the lines here off of parallel lines here, it looks to me like this could be a short-term channel top. If momentum takes it forward to the upper end, we may see 17.5, 18 before not too long. MCP with a nice follow-through day today. It popped 67 cents, 12%, and a whopping 36 million. The biggest volume on an update since way back in May. And let's see if that triggers some more upside. There's multiple tops at 798 zone, which will be an area I'll be looking at. But first, let's fill the gap and get it up to about 7, 7.25. ONVO opened 11:30, went to 12:05, and backed up to 11:29. So it wasn't a great close. Late in the day, it rolled over a bit, but it was up 2% on 10 million. Now, the pullback leaves me a little bit of pause, but I like the overall structure, and I think it's going to test the 1240 range, which was my target, and maybe as high as 13 in that zone. After that, I'm looking for 15. RMP with a nice session again today. You can see the stock popped through key resistance. I delete a couple lines here, which I thought I'd done already. Anyway, there you go. The stock ran through the little mini triple top and may very well extend somewhat further. If I look at the angle here of ascent, and I draw a line up there, we may see some follow-through tomorrow, getting up close to 20, 19.5, 20. Plug, big day today, huge day, big breakaway gap and a big run of 53 million. Got above the double top. At this point, 270.75 and then 370.75 are targets. QTWW broke out and pulled back, but nevertheless, the pop out of this little wedge, or little mini micro pennant, we'll call it, made a new high today, but did back off. So let's see what happens tomorrow where there's a follow through. In the meantime, it was up a couple percent today on 687,000. A bit of a pickup, the best in 4 days of volume. Targeting around 990 still. Let's see what happens. Junior Solar RSOL acting well. We gave you a swing on it on the breakout here. It's been moving nicely. It ran up to 325 today. I still think it has a shot at 375, even for 415 short term. And SUNY, another solar, broke out above the double top and closed right there. 1392 of 87 cents. 14.5 million slowly climb in 2 weeks. We could see this run rate to 16. And lastly is Yingli, another solar had a decisive breakout of this falling channel the last 2 months with a pop of $1.23 or 24%. 24 million shares, a big day for that one, and a big day for a lot of the solar group. Tremendous performance today in a down market. That's it for tonight. I'll talk to you in the trading room tomorrow.